I'm Zach Munn, Director of Transfer Science at the John Briggs Institute and an Associate Professor at the University of Adelaide. I'm also the Director of a JBI Adelaide Grade Centre and a Board Trustee of a Guidelines International Network. There are a number of challenges that face guideline developers when evaluating evidence, establishing its trustworthiness and then generating recommendations. Perhaps the main challenge is determining how you can find and then bring together information that is reliable, and how you can sort out the good, valid and reliable information from the huge amount of data available. The grade approach is a system for grading the certainty, sometimes called quality, of the evidence and making recommendations. It is a trustworthy and sensible approach for the challenges faced by groups who aim to provide guidance for practice. In the past, there have been many different systems that have tried to address the challenge of rating evidence and grading recommendations. As a response to this increasing confusion, a group was formed in the year 2000 to develop a unifying, standard and sensible approach for guideline development. This was the Grade Working Group, which now consists of hundreds of guideline developers, end users, clinicians and researchers across the globe. The grade system improves on many of the previous systems in a number of ways. Firstly, the grade approach is outcome and not study-centric and acknowledges the certainty of evidence may vary at an outcome by outcome level. Grade also considers a number of factors that may impact our certainty or how certain we are in the evidence. These include factors such as methodological limitations of the evidence, imprecision in estimates of effect, indirectness or applicability, publication bias and inconsistency of the evidence. Grade also provides a structured, transparent approach to moving from the evidence to generating trustworthy guideline recommendations. The grade system is now the gold standard in guideline development and has been endorsed by hundreds of organisations from dozens of countries, including Cochrane, WHO and JBI. NHMRC now recommends the use of grade for the development of guidelines. You could say that the application of a grade system helps guideline developers meet almost all of the standards for guidelines, but in particular Standard 6, that states guidelines will be evidence-informed. In particular, grade ensures recommendations are informed by well-conducted systematic reviews, that guidelines consider the body of evidence for each outcome, including the quality of the evidence, and that developers consider other factors that influence the process of making recommendations, including benefits and harms, values and preferences, resource use, and acceptability.